All right, for 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 Multiview. There's a worksheet that goes along with it, and that is the part we were talking about today. All right, so the first part of the worksheet says we are studying the figure shown right in here. All right, so we have a chair, and it asks us to draw the left and the rear side of our chair here. All right, remember it says do it quickly. You're not trying to worry too much about accuracy. We're doing the best we can just to draw the general shapes in the general location. Location is big here for where we would have this chair. All right, so our left side would have to be to the left. Let me actually use like a lighter construction line. Okay, our left side of our chair here needs to come out to the left. All right, so we can bring some construction lines over. Again, this is approximate since we don't really have full measurements or anything like that, but approximately from our top construction line to the bottom. Okay, we have from this one comes across. We could use, technically, for our depth. Okay, our depths are marked here. Okay, we would have a square approximately. This is harder without the grid here, but for how far this is across, we would be able to bring our lines down. Again, this is rough estimate here. Okay, we have our line across here. Our seat comes across there. All right, our other leg down like this. Okay, that would be our left-hand side. Okay, and our rear, won't go into too much depth here, but we would continue across. Okay, and it would honestly look fairly similar to this one right here. Okay, and the rear would go over here. All right, our other two are a little easier to show for our examples. Looks like one didn't quite make it, so I'll need to re-snip that. Okay, but this one here, so it's asking us to fill in, all right, this front view. Okay, we have to use the other shapes, the other sides with construction lines to allow us to create that front view. Okay, so we're going to bring our lines from our features from the top down towards where the front would be. Okay, and across from where the right is. Okay, oh, again, across to where our front is. Okay, we have a line here and our base. Okay, our main point here is we're looking at it from this direction. So we'll see this shape and we'll see this shape. Okay, so when we fill in our object lines, we actually start with the left-hand side here. It comes across until that next line. Down to the next one. This is the column that we see on the left. Oops. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong one there for a second. And it has locked up. Oh, okay, there it goes. Not sure. All right. Our triangle comes down to that point. Comes down and across. All right, and our final shape, okay, which for some reason went away. Let's do new from here. Oh, wow. Goodness. Not sure why it didn't pop up the first time. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. All right, and so for this one here, it's fairly similar. We need to use our construction lines across from the front. Often it helps to do this on paper with a ruler, but we do what we have to for now. Right? To bring details from the top down to the front, or down to our right-hand side. Okay, let's use a different color. Okay, when we bring them across, right? Well, it's good to start with just the general edges of where we know we need to be. When we start this, okay, the biggest portion that we know is that this distance, okay, is the same as the distance here. This is our depth, okay, and it needs to be square along this side. Okay, this square, we can draw a nice diagonal line across, and wherever your detailed lines hit that diagonal, we can turn them 90 degrees and have them come straight down so that we can use that detail for our right-hand side. So we don't have to measure, sorry, I went too far on that. We don't have to measure any of this. We can use the details given, right, to be able to fill in this shape. All right, so we're looking at it from this side here. Okay, we see this bottom edge like this. We see a box that comes up for that nice rounded shape. Just looks like a rectangle from here. But we also have hidden lines for where the circle cutout is and where the box cutout is. And that's our right side.